The Telly Talent Show, a place for the talented and not so talented to display their special skills.
Hit me, baby, one more.
What was he thinking? My heart was panicking. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
In the olden days, talent shows looked a little bit like this. Until this bloke came along and changed the world of Saturday night telly forever.
Simon just saw gold bars because it's Chico Tub.
Wow, what a transformation.
Now everyone wants to show us they can sing.
She knew that I was better than her.
Or dance.
The less time you spend with your feet on the floor, the better.
Or perform their party piece with varying degrees of success.
I've never seen anything like it.
Tonight we've gathered together the shockingly good,
I suddenly found that the whole audience were stood up.
the bad,
Even if you think they're annoying, you like them.
and the downright dangerous. As we count down the 50 most shocking talent show moments to ever grace the small screen. From dreams come true
It was a great television moment.
to absolute disaster,
Can't stop yourself laughing, can you?
and sometimes worse.
And I went in again.
So, get ready to pick your jaws off the floor as we take you on a roller coaster ride of performances so shocking
How can you say that to me? I'm sitting right beside you.
She knows that she should be going home.
you'll need to sit down. To kick off our countdown, the real reason we watch X Factor.
Amazing voice. You can't bloody sing, mate. You can't.
They shout.
Sing. You have no talent. Get out.
They scream.
Louis, yes,
Yes, it's the shocking X Factor auditions.
very little talent.
The best thing about X Factor used to be those small room auditions where they'd come and stand on the X and they could get at the judges and smack them if you want.
Good luck.
But this moment was the most shocking of all.
Hi.
First of all, let's sort this out. I am not a number, I'm a human being.
Why is she here? Why is she so aggressive, defensive?
Ariel.
What's that all
I'm a
about?
holistic vocal
And you're thinking, but you're auditioning for X Factor. I mean, surely a cheery smile and a good morning won't go amiss. She was out before she even opened her mouth.
My name's Ariel. I'm a holistic vocal coach.
I have no idea what a holistic vocal coach is.
I'm a generalist. Not a specialist, I'm a generalist.
Ariel
I've watched a lot
was
of things.
truly
So I was a
bizarre.
little bit,
She introduced herself. I'm a generalist, she said, and of course the entire nation sits there going, no, you're a mentalist.
I was a little bit confused as to what to sing to you. So I thought, oh, right, little something. Is that right?
You think you can win this, yeah?
Of course.
The eyes were just frightening for a start. The hair.
Yeah, you're actually really quite scary. By the way you walked over to me, I thought we were going to have a scrap.
You've obviously never been a rock singer, love.
No. Could you stand on the X, please, Ariel? Is there a problem with that?
No, there's not a problem with that. But can I get on with singing, please?
Cheryl's like half her size, but seriously, Cheryl's going to have you, Ariel.
The toilet's only over there, love. You're in serious danger.
Ariel, you do whatever you want.
Okay.
I couldn't wait to hear her sing.
Jan sat on floaty highs, or if you want to fill the floor.
And she shrieked.
I got the super sexy swinging thing that you just can't ignore.
She shrieked and shrieked and shrieked.
You want to hear some metal?
And it was all fun till she went,
You want to hear me roar?
it was opera.
Floaty highs, or
Roaring,
roar.
shouting,
I got the X Factor,
screaming,
so show me your
weirdness.
stage
That was a complete and utter nightmare. It was just horrific. The song was atrocious. We didn't like it.
It was something to be understood from an academic perspective.
Well, then-
Obviously, you're not an academic.
No, and you're not a very good singer.
Ew, we are proud.
Obnoxious, irritatingly rude, and just stupid.
You might want to shove a lot of metal right up your...
Now, the most shocking display of ice dancing you are ever likely to see.
In my view, the greatest moment in talent show history is Todd Carty.
I was never at one with the ice, shall we say, and I don't think I ever will be. I was petrified all the way through it. I never really got over my nerves, and that's why I think I was so stiff.
We're watching Todd's partner, and she's spinning, and it's like, and so you're just focusing on her. And then suddenly you see this guy come past in the background, like he's no idea what he's doing. He can't stop, and off he goes.
I was supposed to go in that direction, but maybe not in quite such a spectacular fashion.
His poor partner, who God knows how she'd been managing, just left in the middle of the ice on her own.
And there were 4 men at the end of that tunnel who tried to catch him, and he took a crashing fall.
So they picked me up, then they fell down, and I fell down.
It was just car crash. There was so much that went wrong in that tunnel in a split second.
And then he got pushed back. And we couldn't stop laughing to the end of the show. It was just an unbelievable moment.
As I was sitting at home watching it by myself, in hysterics, tears rolling down my cheeks, because I was like, how can you be that bad?
And he was off down the tunnel. Off the ice like a bolting cart horse.
And I was OK up to a point, but when we started to do the replay, the slow-motion replay, I just lost it. I was wetting myself, to be frank, I was, actually.
Karen 2, Nikki 2.5, Jason, Ruth 2.
I gave a mark out of 10. He got 2 out of 10. 1, because he fastened his own skates, and 2, because he was quite a nice guy. There was no natural ability.
That should be 6s across the board.
I'll never forget it as long as I live, and to be honest with you, no one will let me forget it as long as I live, particularly taxi drivers. And I'm still alive to tell the tale. I can't believe it.
At 48, we visit our American cousins for a sparkly, sequin, shocking moment with bells on.
It's rare on a show like Dancing with the Stars for something shocking to happen. I mean, remember, these routines are choreographed, so you rarely see anything that's shocking, except for the costumes, maybe.
But in Series 5, something faintly shocking did happen to the oh-so-wholesome and ever-so-bouncy Marie Osmond.
Let's get some recognition for... Of course, you've got to show the gaiety and the fun of the samba.
She just literally went bang and dropped to the floor.
Of the samba.
Oh, man. You can't stop yourself laughing, can you? It's just one of those moments. You go, I shouldn't be laughing, but...
And the lens face was a picture. I've never seen anything like it. He was looking up, looking down, looking around, didn't know whether to look at his pad and his pen, or whether to look at her, or whether he should continue speaking.
That's actually quite funny. You're right, my dear. I don't know what I would have done.
They go straight to a commercial. So nobody knows, is she dead? Like, you're thinking to yourself, did she just die? For that commercial break, it's really unclear what exactly happened to her.
Just so you know, Marie is fine. You're about to see her backstage as she awaits her scores. And I want to just quote her exactly. She passed out. She fainted, as you saw. And the first words out of her mouth when she saw us all leaning over her were, "Oh, crap."
You know, that's just how exhausting dancing is. And then I think it was probably just a release and lack of oxygen to the brain and bakung, out cold.
Once in a while, that happens to me when I get winded and I stop breathing. I'm so sorry.
Personally, I'd have choreographed it into the routine. That was really, really good.
Of the samba.
I would have posed behind her, called it end position.
Coming up, a grumpy cook gets a shocking left hook in Hell's Kitchen. Pow!
Loved it.
And the amazing story of how this young talent show contestant failed to make the band.
Obviously, it was the biggest letdown ever.
Welcome back. We've barely scratched the shocking surface of the telly talent show, and here's a moment that will make your eyes water. Yes, at 47, if you can't stand the heat, get out of Hell's Kitchen.
Any show represents its title. It's Hell's Kitchen.
Can we just cut it and just concentrate?
I think it would be a very good place to sing Young Offenders.
In the bin and start again, yeah?
I think it would act as a deterrent.
Why don't you just go?
Oh, because you're not going to chase me out, chef.
The show with Gordon Ramsay was very, very aggressive.
Let's work as a team!
And the most aggressive moment came when this actress got a roasting from the grumpy cook himself.
2 seconds.
It was nothing like I expected because we did have very long hours.
Would you like to come over?
Not particularly.
Not particularly.
No. He was pretty rude to people, and I think that's why, in the end, I turned.
And did what no one has ever dared do before.
Does this make you feel better shouting in front of the blue team?
I'm not shouting in front of anybody.
Is that you have to show off?
I saw that face and I thought, that is one of the most hittable faces I have ever seen in my life. How bloody fucking
Don't
dare
be stupid. Don't be so stupid.
Don't be stupid, woman. Don't be stupid.
I'm not showing
Don't be
off.
so stupid.
I am tired.
Calm down.
No. And I went in again.
Don't raise your hands.
Why not?
Don't.
Pow! Loved it.
I was so shocked when I saw it.
Don't raise your hands.
What do you mean, don't raise my bloody
I've just told you, don't raise your hands.
What?
Calm down.
No.
I'll tell you how something.
Is that what you like? Do you really
Just
want
calm
to... Do you
down.
want people to just
Calm
get
down.
pushed?
I think a lot of people watching would have been pleased that someone finally stood up to Gordon Ramsay. They just possibly wished it was Chris Eubank and not Amanda Berry.
I'm much better staying right here.
For now.
No.
It shows how stressful it must be to work in a kitchen, especially with someone like Gordon Ramsay.
Had a great time.
And it proved the last straw for Amanda, who hung up her pinny and left Hell's Kitchen the following morning.
This morning, Chef, I have to tell you, Chef, that I'm pissing off, Chef, and I'd like to go home now. The day after it happened, the taxi drivers were all going past and yelling congratulations to me. I did get a lot of people pat me on the back. Bloody fucking
Don't
dare
be stupid.
Now, a question. Does anyone know what time it is? It certainly was Chico time in 2005, when the Moroccan goat herder shocked us all with his unique performances on The X Factor.
I was a kind of a guilty pleasure to some. I kind of took care of sort of the novelty, fun factor aspect.
Well, I think Chico was sort of our first more entertaining act in these shows who kept being voted in, and it made us see that it's not just about standing there singing, it's about entertaining.
Wow. I didn't even think I was going to get to the, after the first round, but,
Can't think why.
and I don't know what possessed me to go, ain't no particular sign, or something like that. And then you could feel the veins popping out the back of my head.
Oh, my God. That was just awful.
And after that shocking performance, things got worse at Sharon's judge's house. When it was less Chico time, more call the paramedics time.
So when he was at the house and he had the mic and he was in the pool and he nearly blew like all himself up. Oh my God.
And then I could see everybody go like this, and especially Ozzy. By now, again, I'm thinking, yeah, baby, Chico's arrived. Watch this. Now I'm on my knees, The water's everywhere and... And I'd finished it, and then I could just see Ozzy. He just come up to me and went, oh, I thought it was brilliant, but you could have electrocuted yourself on my fucking pole. Sharon!
But as he progressed to the live shows, amazingly not everyone agreed that it was Chico